It's great to advertise your open house online, but you also need to put out signs to direct people to your home. In this video, we will discuss what signs you need, when to put them out, and where to place them. If you've already watched the video on signs in the listing your home for sale section, you might be able to skip this one. Otherwise, let it serve as a good refresher. Let's start with what kind of signs you need. I recommend that you purchase signs for the open house and do not try to make homemade signs. You can get the signs that you need for less than $30 and you can reuse them or sell them in a garage sale later. When it comes to open house signs, you can just get the directional signs. These are the signs with the arrows on them. You can use one of the signs in front of your home as well by just turning it sideways and pointing it at the home. At minimum, I recommend at least 3 signs. You'll need one in front of your home and 2 at the nearest cross streets of your home. However, I recommend you get more if needed. Let's take a look at this map. This is a small town and the house is in a neighborhood on the edge of town. Notice that I suggest 8 different signs as indicated by the arrows. To start with, I have one in front of the house. Then I fan it out from there. There are 2 major roads that lead to this house, and so I place one sign at each of those roads. There's also an intersection before one of those roads, so I place the sign there to tell buyers which way to go. Over towards the right-hand side of the map, you'll see that I have 2 signs. This is a main intersection in town, and I want to make sure that buyers see the sign clearly from both sides. You'll notice that I have signs both east and west of the intersection as well. This allows me to widen my net. I know you're going to say to me, that's almost 10 signs. Don't you know how much these things cost? Yes, I do. At a bare minimum, I would recommend at least 3 signs. You need one in front of the house and then 2 of the other signs at the closest major roads. One thing I want to note is that the number of signs that you have is not going to make or break your open house. If you have buyers who are truly serious, they are going to see your ad on Zillow or Craigslist and call you if you need directions. If someone can't find your open house, and they give up easily, they're not a serious buyer. There's no need to write anything on the signs because the buyers will not be able to read them from their car. Just make sure that you have a consistent set of signs that point in the direction of your home. When it comes to the sign in front of your home, you want to make sure that it points straight towards your front door. If you live in a condo where buyers need to park and make their way to your home, make sure that you place signs along the walkway if necessary. I also recommend tying balloons to the signs. The balloons will blow in the wind and draw attention to the signs. Go ahead and splurge and have the balloons filled with helium. Lastly, let's talk about when to put the signs out. I recommend putting the signs out the night before the open house. You don't want to put them out too far in advance because you don't want buyers showing up at your doorstep. Place all the signs out the night before, but don't place the sign in front of your house until the open house begins. This will deter buyers from trying to stop by your home too early. Let's do a quick recap before we end this video. Number 1, make sure you get 3 or more open house directional signs. Number 2, place the signs at all major intersections and at every major turn that leads to your home. Number 3, don't write anything on the signs. And number 4, put the signs out the night before except for the one in front of your home. Put that out right when the open house starts. If you have any questions about the signs, go ahead and jump on over to the Facebook group and we can answer them there.